And I think we're live. So I'm going to go ahead and say hello, everybody. This is the Nameless One. We are here with Paige, Ellis, Petrol, Simris, and Cameo. And we're going to go ahead and get started. A lot of you have woken up, well, kind of more like fallen out of stasis pods. You were in a room full of other stasis pods. Some of them have been broken. There are spaces where stasis pods look like they should be. Some of them look in pristine condition, but just have skeletons inside. What do? You are naked and have nothing with you, by the way.
I'm still asleep.
Okay, so Moop is still snoring on the floor. Anybody else?
I do the explorer.
Yeah, I also skim the room.
So you do notice that a good portion of the room on the far end has collapsed. There's all kinds of like rubble and whatnot, broken pipes, pieces of rebar, stuff like that. On the other side of the room, there is a fancy-looking computer terminal. Looks kind of different from what you would normally see when you last remember being in Equestria. There's also a fairly large metal door.
Let's check out the computer.
Okay.
That should always have something.
I roll a bit, but I am still clearly awake.
Is somebody going to wake up the dragon?
I tap the dragon on top of the head with my hoof.
So does anybody have any kind of skill with any kind of computerized technology?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Hold on, I'm looking at character sheets. I'm going to see if we can find something we can substitute.
Well, this is Equestria. It's magic stuff, right? Even though...
Yes and no. Equestria is really weird with technology. Yeah. As you guys are taking a while, I slowly wake up, but I'm still clearly tired.
Paige, you have 3 skills.
Yeah, I know.
You are like the most unskilled unicorn.
I'm talented in magic.
Well, if you think it's a magical thing, you can try and do magical stuff with it. So you can go ahead and roll thaumatology. So you realize quite quickly that it is in fact not magical at all. In fact, you've probably never seen something this advanced in Equestria.
Okay.
Oh, where am I? Where are all you people? Okay, seriously, where am I?
I don't know.
Don't know, and...
Right.
Don't know.
Let's see.
We're all drawing blanks on that.
I am going to say for
in the interest of progressing the story.
our changeling.
Okay.
You have the beam weapons. You
Yes.
can roll that on a -4 to see if you can
See if I can figure it out.
technology your way through it.
Let's see. I actually passed.
Okay. So banging the keyboard a few times, trying to figure out what the hell you're doing, you do manage to find your way through to a set of logs and a door control.
I'm just gonna say pure luck.
I mean, at that point, that's basically what it was.
Yep.
So, what do?
I guess I'm going to take a look at the logs.
So for the most part, it seems to be a log of how many times the door was open, what prisoners were brought in, as they are marked as either prisoners or test subjects.
Mm-hmm.
and then at some point there's several emergency errors in a jargon spewing all kinds of acronyms that you've never heard of. Although you do notice that at one point it does say failsafes activated.
Okay.
Not good.
So the question is, when was the door last open, and what year is it now?
So, looking through it, you notice that it seems to have been marked in a calendar that you're not aware of. They seem to have changed the name of the months, but the year does seem to be. The last time that it was open was within the same year that you remember coming to Equestria. But it was open quite often.
Huh. Is there any doors that we can see from here?
Well, there was that large metal door from before.
So, I don't know who you guys are or anything, but I'm going back to sleep. Join me if you want, but I don't know what's going on, but I don't really care right now. I'm just so sleepy.
Yes, there was the large metal door that was basically right next to the terminal.
Attempts to open the door.
So, are you just going to try and force the door open, or what are you doing?
I'm just trying at the door, see if it will open with the minimal force.
So, go ahead and roll against your strength.
Oh, fun. I failed by 1.
Yes, despite all of your grunting and groaning trying to open this door, nothing has happened.
Okay, so you failed the check, so I proceed to flex my wings and try my luck.
I'm going to look at the computer some more to see if there's like anything extra.
I did tell you there were door controls.
I'm still tired.
And
I pressed
Petrol,
the
you were
button.
not. You managed to, in your eyes, open the door. In reality, Synax pushed the button as you were trying to open the door, so it looks like you have opened the door.
Any crawl spaces. I'm still tired.
You're gonna have to speak up. I didn't understand a word of what you just said.
Is there any crawl spaces? They are still tired.
I mean, there's still the pods.
I'll go in one of them. But I tried going for the most comfier looking one. As if that's a thing.
Shall we wait for the rest of the party and then try to push forward to the darkness?
I mean, apparently we're just leaving Mook behind.
Okay then, let's just push through the darkness.
And Ellis is AFK at the moment.
If we're gonna push out, I channel my magic into my horn, try to light up the area. If that's alright, considering.
Sorry about that. She was showed off the dog that they might be getting soon. So, where are we?
Well, you guys open the door and there's something scuttling around in the darkness.
Is it dark?
I mean, darkness is dark.
Well, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
Well, I guess I bring out a little ball of fire for light.
So 2 of you are attempting to...
I've got spells.
I have spells, but I don't have any spells that specifically says I'd be creating light. That's why I was asking if I could say I'm just channeling my magic into my horn.
How limited are you as a unicorn?
I have actually a lot of options. Pro- rejecting projectiles and stuff like that, or doing spells based off Earth.
But nothing really utility-wise.
Depending on what Earth vision is, I might actually.
Surprised no one picked me up and used me like a little firing thing, like what the others did with Spike. In the
So-
Yeah, in the movie, they used them.
So as you guys decide to light up the area, you are suddenly face to face with a number of obscenely large cockroaches. They stare at you, you stare at them.
I scream and shoot a fireball.
Go ahead and roll your check.
So never
I
asked
failed.
what the cost is for spells. What does the cost come from?
Your fatigue points.
Mhm.
Cyanax
If you
just
run-
used which fire? I'm assuming you used an explosive fireball.
Yes.
So
Because after all, they're probably just shy of being shorter than me.
you're a majory.
Majory 2.
So
Because you had me put one as for
yeah, I
being a. Yeah.
so that should be 4 points.
Wait, how. Oh, there's my checks. Gotcha.
See, time is 1 to 3 seconds. It's an instant duration, and you rolled a 17. Good job.
Yeah, I failed by 3.
You almost crit failed.
Yes. I would.
In case you're wondering, I am going to still use the wild magic on fails.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably just use the D&D thing, though, and I'll adjust it as needed. Oh, Gerp's got one, too. You sent
Oh,
me
my.
a link to that. So, you are attempting to cast spell and fizzle spell.
Yep. So my light goes out.
We're gonna do, like, group initiative, so you guys are all gonna go together.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of hover above the ground. And hope to not get hit by anything. I can't see shit.
Well, you can't see shit out there. They are out there. You are in here.
Hmm. Okay, should we just... I think we can just drag Moop out, physically. To yoink.
So you are yoinking Moop?
Yep.
Are you also giving a good squeeze to see if you can make it into a flamethrower?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so that would be
Does that
your...
actually work
I don't know, are you going to let him actually do it?
to fight? So they managed to.
If you do it, are you doing a conical or a line?
Let's go conical.
I mean,
What?
it's not coming out of your mouth. So Moop gets to decide.
True.
What's going on?
Most likely will be line by default because I've never seen Spike do it as a.
So you're just going to do it as a
So it'll
line?
be line.
Okay. So go ahead and roll
What the hell do I
3d6.
roll?
It'll be just 3d6. So that is a pass.
I'm the
So you did
13.
13 points of damage. Okay, doesn't look like they have any damage resistance. Oh, nope, they do. But it's not enough to actually do anything about that. And you have killed a couple of them. And now it is Paige's turn.
Okay. Oh. Alright. It got distracted for a few seconds, so. Alright, I'm a little lost. I was skimming what the spells I have actually do. What do I see? Yes.
You see a number of cockroaches. You're not entirely sure how many for sure. You just see that there's several in your little bubble of light that is coming from the room you're in. They also don't seem too pleased after being set on fire.
Yeah,
I can't imagine many things would be pleased after that.
I guess I'm gonna try to throw a stone missile at them. If down and fire it from one hand, injuring anything that hits. The spell has 1/2 d40, max 80. Okay.
Everything is within 40 feet that you can see.
Well, I rolled a 13 to cast the spell.
You had to roll under an 8.
Wait, why would I have to roll under an 8?
Because your level is 8 for it, according to the sheet that I have.
For the spell Stone Missile?
Yes, it's up in your ranged weapons. Okay, so the 13...
The 13 would have been to cast.
Yes, so that is a pass.
So if I'm
But you now, are you going to? How many rounds are you? Because it looks like it gives you a choice of 1 to 3.
Okay, well, I'm putting 1 point in at first.
That should mean next round you should be making the attack.
I cast the Stone Missile. I haven't shot it yet.
And so it looks like all that somehow managed to only piss them off. Well, besides the ones that you killed, but the rest of them,
I'm
instead of
also
running,
pissed off for being used as a flamethrower. All I wanted was sleep.
I'm sorry. I just imagine you making a squeaky toy noise as you're spewing fire everywhere.
Yeah. Or I'm just screaming and backing up while trying to cast a fireball.
Like trying to fizzle a fireball, because I'm
Yep.
pretty sure even with the your fireball is still like what 14.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you fizzled that no matter what. So it's a 3. So Paige, you have been bitten by a hissing cockroach for 3 damage. And for
Hey, I'm dying.
Cynex,
Yeah.
you are also being attacked. And you were missed.
Woohoo. By the way, Paige, if you have DR, you should look at the hit locations section. Always assume it's torso. Unless
I
it says it was.
don't have any damage reduction. I am a basic nude horse.
Yep.
So me and Cameo are the only ones that actually have any DR.
Yes, you have a carapace and she has scales.
Yep.
So, next also misses. So, it is back to y'all's turn. You have 2 bugs around you. I'm assuming Ellis is going first.
Yeah,
What do?
tried to decide that.
You know, I forgot to do a thing.
You forgot to do a thing.
Paige,
Nothing.
go ahead and roll 3d6.
What was that for?
I am trying to find. Okay, by the looks of it, you have parry at 9, and that's about it. Where do you find dodge? Okay, encumbrance. So you either roll below a 9 or below an 8.
Well, I rolled a 7, and but I'm
You-
also concentrating on a spell, aren't I not?
So you passed. So are you dodging or blocking?
I'd be dodging.
Okay. So you take no damage.
I am squishy mage. I don't want to be hit.
So
I'm a slightly squishy mage.
in case everybody else was wondering, if you look in your melee weapons section, which right now should be natural attacks like hooves and piercing strikes for unicorns and whatnot, you'll have a section that says parry or block. Those 2 sections will tell you if you have the ability to parry or block an attack.
So I have the ability to parry with my natural attack punch and my horn.
Yep. And you also
Same.
have the ability to dodge if you look up right underneath the points box. There's a box marked encumbrance, move, and dodge. The far right is the
Okay,
dodge.
and my dodge would have been an 8, which I succeed against. Okay.
Yes. Now it is time for Ellis to do whatever he was going to do.
Okay. How many do I get in front of me?
You have 2 of them in front of you.
I'm going to cast Flame Jet. I failed anyways.
You are really good at casting these spells, aren't you?
Barely.
So, it is now the Petrol's turn. You are still carrying a small dragon.
There's not really much I
And
can
now
do
I
other
am
than
fucking-
Are you about to squeeze the dragon again?
yes, of course.
I am becoming very fussy with you. How dare you ruin my nap? How dare you?
Well,
Yeah.
we sort of needed your fire more than your nap.
So the indignant
Yeah,
dragon,
what?
if she is going to continue blowing fire, needs to roll.
I feel like doing a douchebag move and say I turn around and am on fire.
If you want to do that,
Because,
that's
like-
up to you. I'm not gonna stop you.
Are y'all really not gonna argue with me or anything? Y'all just gonna let that roll?
Entirely
I
up to you.
mean, that buzz
Yeah,
was
it's
killing me, but
your
sure.
options. So we may have to kill you afterwards, but it's your choice on whether or not you can do it.
Yep.
You abducted baby dragon trying to nap and using it as a weapon. And y'all gonna kill me for flipping up on y'all?
Well, I'm really trying to help the greater good here.
So that passes. Who are you attacking, by the way? You did not actually say.
It's still at the roaches because of the position I'm in.
Okay.
But after this, I drop. I wiggle too much after this, so I drop after this.
You still have 2 roaches in front of Ellis and 1 in front of Paige. Paige, it is your turn.
I let the stone fly at the thing at my feet.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
And nope.
Yeah.
Apparently you are you deathly afraid of bugs and fire it into the ceiling instead. You can either dodge or block. If not, you're taking 2 damage.
I mean, my damage threshold is. I choose to not dodge or anything because my DR is a 2 on
Okay.
torso.
Are you going to do that for the next one too? It's a yes or no question.
No. I will actually dodge the second one,
Okay.
which I hit exactly by dodge.
Okay. And for Paige. By the way, these are the only bugs that you can see at the moment.
Bugs.
Apparently you didn't even take any damage from that one.
Okay.
Okay.
It gave health.
No, it doesn't work that way.
I know. I'm just being a smartass.
Back to you guys.
I do the stump.
That would be your trample. So roll 3d6, you have to get under an 8.
I doubled that.
16 is not under 8.
I know. I think my character's freaking out a little too much because she can't do anything, but they're like
Right
just-
there. They're right there.
Fighter. Yeah.
Nameless, can I go ahead and replace my gun skill with innate attack?
I'm going to say that's okay. I'll let you do that.
Well, Roll20 really does not like our mages.
Nope.
It didn't matter. I would have missed even if the innate attack.
So Ellis has screwed up his turn. Vigil.
Once again.
Okay, I'm not going to squeeze Roop again.
Are you putting Moop down?
Yes, I'm putting Move down.
I dropped, remember?
I'm continuing to scream as I flail about.
You actually technically wouldn't have had, as far as I'm aware, you wouldn't have had time to actually do that if you did your breath attack. So you just got dropped. So what does
Can
Vigil
I-
do?
Can I trample the final roach?
Well, there's still 3 roaches alive.
Wait, there's still 3? Oh.
Yep.
2 in front of Cyanax and 1 in front of Flashing Shadow.
Hmm.
They have not been
I'm
able
gonna
to
get-
touch them.
I'm gonna go for the one in front of Shadow.
Okay. And you're using trample, so you'll be
Yeah.
needing to roll under 11.
15 is not under 11. Okay.
Good job. You also cannot hit anything. Move. There are very big bugs. You have much more options than everybody else. Do you deal
Yep.
with some of the very big bugs?
I am very pissed off.
So are the very big bugs.
I actually genuinely do not know.
I'm only good at casting spells, so apparently I can't do that.
I see y'all failing with a bunch of bugs. My stomach hurts because I've been squeezed. I'm just dead and confused.
You can use your tail to slap a bug.
I also have claws and stuff.
That too. That's up to you, though.
I mean, I've got options too, but I'm too busy freaking out.
Apparently.
What's the close? How close are they to me?
You should be about equally distanced from both of them.
They're in tail slapping range.
Not that close. Remember, you have short tail.
Can I just leave? I don't want to deal with any of this. Go back into the pod I was sleeping in and just like hide and. I'm too tired for this and I'm in pain. I just want to sleep. I never wanted to deal with any of you. I don't know any of you. I am a child. Ponies are crazy.
Well, too late. You're with us now.
So,
Sure about that.
so what are you doing?
Running. I don't want to deal with this.
Okay.
I'm not even fully awake. How far do I get?
I mean, you're not that far from the stasis pods. It isn't a big room.
Alright, so I just go into stasis pod.
It is now Slashing Shadow's turn.
Well, I'm gonna just channel my spell again. And I failed this time.
Good job. Winner
I
is you.
I failed by 1.
So, it is now Bug's turn. So, Paige,
Yeah,
block or dodge?
dodge. And I fail. Either way.
You take 3 damage from Bug Bite.
And now I have to make a will save. -3. Well, I succeed my will save.
I'm pretty sure you didn't really need to make the will save because you kind of botched the spell. Cynex,
Yes.
dodge or block?
I'll trade the dodge. I failed.
And apparently that did no damage.
Yeah.
And other bugs seeing new target on the ground that is actually smaller than the rest of them also hits. So, Moop, dodge or block?
Dodge.
Okay, roll your dodge.
Actively.
And your dodge is... I believe yours is 8. 9. Yours is 9. So you failed. So Bug does attack. And you take no damage. You have a DR of 15, so...
Hey.
But you have been attacked by Bug now.
I don't want to be.
It is now the turn of the party.
I'm going to concentrate and then cast my explosive fireball again.
You do the whole wizard dance. You
And
still
it's-
fucked that up.
By 1.
You missed a crit fail by 1.
Yeah, again.
So, Vigil,
Let's try trample again. Yeah, that would have been useful before. Let's go with punch then, because that way I have a high chance of hitting.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to bite the cockroach.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I just succeed.
Okay. And you
Well, that was
need to
close.
roll your damage, which for your punch attack is 1d minus 2. So 1d6 minus 2.
0. Great.
Okay. So you have ineffectively punched the bug.
I
You have
poked it.
lovingly
I
touched
poked it.
I just kind of imagine this like, I don't want to touch it. Punch. So after Vigil
Really petty punch.
is Moop. Moop, you still have an attack bug after you.
I have no other choice. Y'all be dragging me and shit. Set it on fire.
Okay.
What's with me getting 8? Like,
Okay,
Why are you
Oh,
complaining
God.
about getting 8s?
That's a good roll in this system.
Yeah, you
So-
It
want
is
to roll
a good
low.
roll, but it's very suspicious that every time I try fire, I get 8. It's just highly suspicious.
So go ahead and roll damage.
At least you're not a caster. It's being pretty shitty about us.
Bug is toasty. Bug is also dead.
Nameless, I'm assuming this fight is going much longer than you thought it would be.
It's not the scorpion fight. That's all I'm gonna say.
This fight should be easy, yet none of us are hitting. The only one who is hit has been Moop.
So now it is slashing shadow.
I let loose my rock at the thing at my feet.
I'm
It
pretty
hits.
Okay.
6 plus 1. Or 4 damage.
Bug is not happy. Bug is really banged up now. You can see the cracks in its carapace, but it is still alive. It is now Bug's turn. Bugs are very consistent on hitting today, apparently.
The only bug that's not being consistent is me.
Speaking of
I'm
you,
hitting.
you dodging or you blocking? Or
I'll
neither?
dodge. Hey, I dodged.
Okay, you dodge the 2 points of damage. Slashing shadow. Dodge or block.
Dodge. Nope, doesn't matter either way.
Ineffective bite.
You feel a nibble.
Ow, I get pain.
Oh, wait. I didn't dodge. It's because I'm tired. But my DR is high enough that it would have done nothing.
Okay, and that is end of Bug's turn. Back to the top.
I'm jumping and flying up to a pod and sitting on top of it.
So hiding from Bug.
Yes. I pooped. I need a nap.
So, Vigil, it is your turn.
Okay. So there's only 2 left, yes?
Yes.
That we can see. Which is the already hurt one?
The one in front of Paige. Paige hit it with a rock.
Okay, I'm going to try and punch that one now. And I got exactly the number.
That still hurts.
Okay,
Yes, you can meet.
Yep.
So roll damage.
-1.
Yes, you have done no damage.
You peasant.
Essentially.
Yep.
So next, Moop. What does the Moop do?
Moop is too tired to think straight, so guess what happens?
Burn
The
the
Moop
party.
fucks off.
Not letting me off air because I'm up top of a pod. And saying they're tired.
I think the top of the pod, the best way to not get hit
Toasty
by.
Bug smells okay. Tired Moop drags it to the pod and eats.
Okay.
So Moop is munching on mutated roach.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Mutated roach. What do you expect? Like, Moop is tired out. Like,
Slashing shadow.
I stab at the roach at my feet with my horn.
Okay.
I fail.
Man, you guys are just not doing so well.
I mean-
crit fail.
For you, probably.
Roll20 does not like us today.
No.
Bug does the
Roll20
attack.
wants to see us die.
My stab was in a crit fail.
No, I believe it has to be an 18 for crit fail, unless Moon says otherwise. Page. Dodge or block.
Dodge. And I fail.
You take 3 points damage.
Hmm.
You should probably run and hide too.
Bug has wings.
Yeah.
Vigil. Dodge or block?
Let's go dodge.
Okay, roll your dodge. Your dodge is a 9.
Yes, that just makes it.
Okay, so you have avoided damage. It is now party's turn again. One bug is almost dead and one is untouched.
You guys go first.
Action
Okay.
is the same as it's been. Try to stab the bug at my feet.
Well, roll an attack. Believe that hits.
Yay.
Yep, you needed a 12, you rolled a 7, so you hit. Roll damage.
For 2 damage piercing.
Bug is still alive.
Okay.
I guess I'll make it my turn then, so... Well, that doesn't work. Alright, who's next?
Ellis, are you doing a thing?
Yeah, I'm going to pounce on the one that Paige is on.
Okay.
You mean the one that's on page?
Yeah.
Which attack are you using?
I plan on just, like, jumping on top of it and doing a trample.
Okay. You have to roll under an 8.
I rolled an 8.
That works. Roll damage.
1d minus 1. I did 1 damage.
Bug is still alive.
I'm going to die to a bug.
Oh.
Bug is also unhappy to be stood on.
A
Yep.
TPK from cockroaches.
Yep. I mean, it won't be a total TPK because the dragon can't really get hurt.
Mook,
Oop is wondering why the f y'all so weak.
I mean, at this point,
Very
it's kind
valid.
of yeah, it's a pretty valid question.
Mm-hmm.
Also, grown ass ponies. I'm still just there munching on that one roach and just going back to sleep.
So Moop says, "Fuck y'all. You deal with your own problems."
He's going to be attacked
Think
by
y'all understand
cockroaches
how tired I
after. He's going to be attacked by cockroaches after they knock out everyone else.
Yeah, but I know I can kill them, unlike you guys. Like,
Just roll 20. Just does not like us today.
So it is cockroach turn. Apparently, cockroaches are going to continue their history of consistently hitting party members. So, again for our pick a side.
Dodge.
Roll your dodge. Yep, that failed. Take that. Oh, he rolled max damage for him. And let's see who.
The one at my feet is probably attacking me again.
Yes, actually, I was about to ask which you were going
Dodge.
to do.
I fail. You know, if it hits a 3, I'm actually unconscious. I'm at 1 hit point.
Party turn.
I do the stump. I fail the stump.
Hey, Ellis.
Yes.
I want you to do me a favor and look at your attacks. And tell me. Do you have anything better than trample?
I mean, I got punch, I've got stab, and I've got bite. And then I've got my spells. But I am, like, at 2 fatigue points.
I also want to point out, somehow you have managed to it so that you have to roll a 6 to hit your attack for your spells.
No.
No, not to cast your spells, to hit the attack, according to this.
If you scroll down to my spell list.
Oh,
That's to cast the spell.
That's to cast.
Oh.
There's a reason why I replaced my pistol skill with innate attack projectile.
I might actually have to rework this.
And I'm trying to stab, but failed.
I'm definitely going to have to rework
I succeeded, finally a success.
Whose bug are you?
And it's 0. Doesn't matter which one I'm attacking. Right, well, we all failed. So, Moop, what's Moop doing?
Boop, we need you to fish the bugs.
We're all too weak.
are all y'all knocked out or something?
Nope, we just
No, but
consistently
we're-
do 0 damage.
Or miss.
Or both.
Alright, try to convince me in like 10 seconds. Let's go. My character is literally falling asleep while eating roach. Let's see if you could say something that'll get.
If I get hit one more time, I get knocked unconscious.
And
And if we get knocked out, you get swarmed.
yes.
If your character stays with me, I can find you good gems.
Party is resorting to bribery to get their own members.
Yes.
I have magic
How
that
many
allows me to see through
cockroaches are
Earth.
left?
2 of them.
And gems are involved.
When we find them, we'll give them to you.
I have
All
spells
of
that
them?
that allows me to see stuff through Earth.
Okay, I come to help. See if I actually manage to get this. Swear, this is the one time I fail. I'm gonna be fucking laughing. No, I don't fail. I'm literally 1 point under. I still hit. Yeah.
Wait for the zero
I have
damage.
to get 13 under. You.
Just wait for the 0 damage.
That's a good.
Oh, let's see. All right. 13.
Holy shit!
That killed the bug.
It's the bug
I'm
that
assuming
dead.
breathing fire again?
Yeah. Wait, I have to roll again?
Wait, why'd you roll the
damage.
second time?
There was no.
I don't know. I was bored.
So,
If I'm attack, I do the dodge.
which bug did you attack? Did you attack the one attacking Paige or the one attacking Pegasus?
The Paige, I believe Paige was the closest to me, so I attacked that one first.
Okay, so Petrol,
Yes.
dodge or block?
Dodge. Well, that failed.
You take 1 damage. And party turn again. This is the final bug. Can you defeat it?
This time I'm gonna try. Is gonna cast the spell with 2 energy, or my stun missile with 2 energy points, or 2 points. Oh, I am casting it fairly successfully. Okay, so you can take a -2 to hit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no. It goes wide.
And so who's next?
I guess I'll go next.
Well, you are the one that is attacking.
Boy, yeah, I hit, and I do -1 damage.
You have done no damage. Good job.
Exactly.
You are a disgrace to family.
So next in the turn order, either Moop or Cyanax.
I'm assuming I go.
I think Cyanax is
So
still
I
not
go
back, so
after-
yes. But there is 1 bug left.
All right, I hit it. Let's see how much damage. Whoa.
Okay,
Yeah,
move
yeah.
it.
Bug is dead.
So yeah.
Yay, that was the longest fight against cockroaches that should ever have taken place. I'm back.
It's not as bad as the scorpion fight.
Oh yeah, that fight was horrifying.
Yes, I
At
have
least
watched
we can hit stuff in the scorpion fight.
You guys have defeated bugs. What do?
I just start eating again.
I sit
Use a
down.
lot of my fire, not really, but I use a lot of my fire.
I sit down, and I rest. I pooped. I'm sure the page is too.
It's not that I'm exhausted, it's that I'm almost dead.
That too.
I'm gonna
I
try
mean-
and find the nearest sort of a light switch or something. Something to help us see.
So you're trying to look around outside?
Yeah.
So just so you guys are aware, 15 minutes of rest gives you back 1 fatigue point.
Okay.
Okay, and how does regaining hit points work?
Waiting on an answer. See, this is why I wanted to do this with him nearby, because it makes things easier.
Yes. I mean, I can actually do healing stuff. But I'm not very good at it.
Right. We've got a healer that isn't good at healing.
Oh wait, I've got 14 in that too. But I would have to sit there a little longer to rest to gain my fatigue points back.
Can I start storing rice meat?
I mean, I can also lend energy and vitality, but I'm not good at it.
None of you have first aid.
Nope, apparently not.
Okay, so first aid right now doesn't matter. I was going to say you could do something with that when it came to regaining those, but
But none of us know jack shit about healing, apparently.
I mean, I can do this magic, but I have to rest longer.
so for petrol, I want you to go ahead and roll your perception.
Just checking my stat first. Hatch 13. Okay. And I fell.
You realize that it is very dark outside.
You should probably come back in and let's lock the door.
Yes, you have
Why don't
figured
you
out
guys
enough to be
want
able to
some?
open close the door.
Any of you guys want some? This tastes good.
No, I think we're alright.
Don't complain later. So, what was with that fight? Like, on the deal?
I was a screaming mess.
Okay, so we're gonna do this for y'all's first aid. So everybody sees your IQ stat?
Yeah.
IQ -2, and that will be your first aid attempts. You only get to do it once.
I attempt to do a first aid on myself and succeed.
Congratulations.
I attempt to do first aid on
1d6.
Succeed.
No. You can't do it
Ow.
on Paige
Ow.
until Paige is hurt again. Petrol, I think you took damage, so you can use
Yeah,
yours
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. It is
So-
1d6
1d6.
1d6 -3 with a minimum of 1?
That's a really strange number, but okay.
Well, you also have to think about it this way. Everything starts off with 10 hit points. Well, I'm going to do the cast of the minor heal on the page.
I believe that one you only have to pass your casting skill.
Yep, and I passed. And I
Okay.
don't know how much I can give.
So what are you trying to do? Minor healing?
Yeah,
So
I'm only planning on using 1 point, because if I use 2 points, I'm going to collapse.
hold on, let me fish out my magic book.
Okay, so for me, it's only just turned 9 a.m. and it's already 75 degrees,
Oh my,
Pickles, no.
and it's only spring.
Sorry, my dog.
This is gonna suck.
it's going to be a hot summer for you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna easily. I mean, today it's going to be getting to about 95 degrees.
And you spent 1 point to heal me, right?
Yeah.
You have healed me 1 hit point, so I'm at 3.
Okay, so it's proportional to the spent points, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
That is expensive.
It
One
can
for
recover
each
up
point.
to 3 hit points.
I'm going to spend a little bit more than an hour, because, yeah.
We'll make the comment. You cannot,
If you try to cast it on me again in the same day, it's harder to cast.
Yeah, it's a cumulative -3.
Ew. So, should I just go for the full 2 points that I have left before I collapse? Because you're the most injured out of everybody here.
It's your choice.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait for me to recover. I'm going to actually push it to where I'm -2 fatigue to give Paige 4 HP.
You can only go up to 3.
For the casters,
Oh,
also this.
no. I guess I'll push it to 2 if all unconscious. Unless if I could, like, trade 2 HP, then 2 of my fatigue points.
Now that you guys have successfully finished that fight, I am also going to point out that you can try to find improvised weapons.
I look around.
Like I said before, there's broken pipes and rebar and stuff like that. Rocks, chunks of concrete.
So I'm going to trade 2 of my HP and 2 FP to heal Paige 4 points and then pass out.
Again, you can only heal up to 3.
I thought I could heal more than that.
The way the spell works is that you can cast
Okay,
He
so
has
then
health is 3 points.
I'll do the 1 HP and 2 FP and then pass out. So, I am unconscious.
I tried to carry the unconscious horse with my telekinesis.
So you guys are currently in a fairly secure area. You can go ahead and try and get some rest.
Yeah, rest until,
Because you would also have to figure out how to open the door again, because Sai just went unconscious. And that was who opened the door before. For the injured ones.
Oh, roll against health. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'd gain no health.
Wait, does that work for me too?
Yes, you can roll to. I'm going to assume you also failed your health check.
All of y'all guys are going to sleep, and I'm awake. Of course.
Well, I'm still awake.
So I'm going to assume the same thing, and then say I didn't get any health.
Yeah, you're not really a doctor. Because you
Nope.
don't have the skills for that.
Nope. I've just got the healing.
If you want, you can try and go elsewhere. We're going to assume it's the next day. Because currently you're sitting in a room with one exit and a bunch of skeletons in stasis pods.
We'll make the way out of
You're
the
like
room.
being an asshole. I'd be munching on one of the bones. I won't go that far. I don't even think I could open those pods, to be honest.
So, Sai is going to open door.
Yes, I'm also going to pick up something I can use as a beat with,
So
even though I don't have the skill for it.
the damage for it will be 1d minus 1. We'll say you just grabbed like a pipe or something. So you guys start heading out of the room. I'm going to assume that the unicorn and the changeling are going to attempt to try and keep the area lit.
Yes, I have a little bowfire.
Are you casting a fire spell? Because
It uses by a little ball of lights, but yes.
so it would be casting create fire essentially. So you did not create fire. Good job.
No, I did not. I don't have any other thing other than just lighting my horn up.
You guys make your way through. You do see a couple more roaches, but they seem a lot less intent on attacking because there's fewer of them. As you are wandering along,
Are you asking us to do perception?
Let's go random side note. What color is your magic aura?
Of whose?
Dark gray.
Mine's a green.
Dark gray is not going to be pretty bright in a dark place. Green is pretty good because, okay, on a side tangent, like IRL, our eyes pick up on many shades of green as humans. So, greenhorn is good if we carry that logic to ponies and such.
Mm-hmm.
They're seen to
now that
have
I've
the same
addressed the distraction, as you guys are getting towards a light further in the distance, you start seeing skeletons as you're going. If you want, you can go ahead and start searching the skeletons for anything useful.
Sure.
Usable. There
we
we go.
have to search again.
Would this be a perception check?
Yes, we'll just do perception, unless, of course, you have the search skill.
10 against my 14.
I do.
Yeah, succeed.
I got 13 against my 11.
Oh man! 13 against my 12.
So move's the only one that failed.
No, I failed too.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say I wasn't trying hard to begin with.
I think I may have been the only one to succeed.
No, I succeeded.
So, as you guys are searching, you start to find bits and pieces of things for my Pegasi. What did you succeed by?
I succeeded by 1.
So, as you're searching around, you do find a really banged up looking rifle propped up underneath a door. It looked like they were trying to use it to hold the door open. However, the door is mostly bent in half anyways. It looks like something big tried to knock the top half through. Go ahead and roll quick strength to see if you can yank it out.
I succeeded by 2.
Okay, you now have a janky ass rifle. It does 3d6 minus 3 damage, and after a little bit more searching around, you do find a total of 20 rounds that seems like it would be the right caliber for the rifle.
I succeeded my search roll by 4.
So while you were looking around, you find a partially intact skeleton with a backpack. In the backpack, you find what looks like standard issue military camping gear. It's in rather poor condition. There's also a number of broken vials at the bottom, but you do find one. It is of a light pink fluid, and if you want, you can go ahead and roll your thaumatology at a -2. Okay.
I succeed by 1.
You recognize it as a healing potion that it'll give you a d6 of healing.
I'll hold on to it for the time being. I'm trying to remember how to actually add things to your character sheet.
You also collectively find enough armor for 2 of you that will give you a +3 to DR to all but your head. It's mostly battered and dented looking old, like, plate armor.
You give it to those that don't have any DR, period.
Make sure you are making note of this in your sheets. There is a way to add a note section.
Carried equipment. Small backpack. I'm assuming it is a small backpack.
Correct, it is a small backpack.
With camping gear.
It's got all the, like, standard type stuff to help you make a fire, things like that.
And a healing potion.
You also, while you guys are searching, notice there are several other doors similar to the one that you guys opened for your stasis pods. No obvious ways to open them from where you're at, but they are marked with badly faded numbers. The area you're in, you have like 15 through 30.
I wonder what these numbers mean.
Not a clue.
So,
Probably for how many there are in the room or altogether.
How many people were in our room, and what was our number?
We have to go back and look. Your dog is cute, but annoying. I'm sorry.
She's being dramatic.
so, what does the party want to do now?
We can do the extra search, but I don't know if there'll be anything.
I'm just thinking we'll keep exploring. See what else is around.
So, as you're doing more of the wander, you guys come to what appears to be some sort of entrance to the area that you're in. You mainly can tell because what looks like a giant clawed stone hand has partially ripped open the door, and you can see the sky outside.
What the heck is that?
As far as you can tell from where you are, the hand just kind of popped out of the ground and pulled it open and then stopped moving. The part of the door that has been exposed to the outside is really badly rusted, too.
It looks like it's been that way for a long time. Maybe?
It's highly likely. For example, I cast a Shape Earth on the said stone hand and push it back into the ground.
Okay, you would have to roll to do that.
I succeed at casting said spell.
Okay, you have pushed the hand back into the ground.
I'm assuming it's less than 25 cubic yards. Yeah, so I spend 1 fatigue point to do that.
Probably should have asked, how big of a space did the door have between the opening?
It is large enough for at least 3 or 4 ponies to step in side by side.
Okay.
By the looks of it, it was ripped open to let people in.
What's the contents of the entrance?
There are quite a few skeletons, more ruined gear. If you want to do a search again, you can attempt to try and find something.
Yeah, we'll do the search. Hey, I passed.
Really?
I will assist in searching. Wow.
I
succeeded
just
real
passed.
well.
As you guys are picking through the bits and pieces, you start to notice that there's a very stark difference in the way that the ponies that seem to have been coming from the facility you guys have been in and the ones that were trying to get in. You notice all of the ones that were inside seem to have gear that is made of stuff like plastic and like chunks of material you don't recognize. Where the ones getting in, a lot of them seem to be in Royal Guard armor. You see a couple tattered remains of Wonderbolt uniforms. You do manage to find one badly damaged spear. But for the most part, the majority of the weapons have been too exposed to
Be of any
elements.
use.
yeah.
I proceed to hand off the spear to someone who may find use of it.
Like boop.
Are you guys wanting to stop here or step outside?
We'll step
Let's
outside.
just say a step outside.
So as you guys step outside, the first thing you notice is it seems like a nice day, aside from the fact that the ground looks like something really big decided to come and kick its way through. There are also several fairly large craters, and nothing alive for as far as you guys can see.
So we see a bunch of brown.
Yes. No
Do we
clouds.
see a bunch of?
I feel like I should point that out.
Okay.
Baggins get into a fight here, or was it something else?
That's for you guys to find out.
Next time.
Oh, you're
But
fine.
if you guys want, we can put a pin in it here.
I'd prefer if we put a pin in it.
Everybody
Okay.
else cool with that?
Yeah, it works.
I'm
Okay.
cool with it.
Well, for anybody who may or may not be watching, we will be picking up with the first part of the dungeon for the Peacemakers campaign tomorrow. Until then, everybody have a nice evening.